Hi and welcome to the RICS APC Essentials course. This is Mohammed Ashur. I'm glad to be your course presenter. This course is neatly crafted in order to help those who want to get chartered under the quantity surveying route. And this is an introductory video to this course, and it's going to tackle a wide variety of points. So I think it's wise to split this video into two parts. The first part is answering the main questions about who I am, who this course is for, what is going to be included in this course, and what is the final output and benefit for those who are going to be accessing the course. And the second part is about how to access the course itself and how to use it for your own benefit. So starting with the first part, who I am. So I'm Mohammed Ashur. I've been working in the construction industry for more than 9 years now, and I've helped tens of APC candidates through their APC journey by providing scrutiny for the summer of experiences and case studies, in addition to providing countless mock tests. I'm myself chartered from the RICS since 2021, and also I'm chartered from the British Computer Society since 2022, and I've been tackling the traditional methods of quantity surveying in addition to the new and emerging trends using data analytics, machine learning and artificial intelligence. Another aspect that is worthy to know is I've got a fair amount of experience in a wide variety of types of projects, such as residential, commercial, educational, in addition to infrastructure projects. And that can tell you a little bit about who is going to be presenting the lectures in this course. And in relation to the RICS APC mentorship and teaching, I've started APC Mastery Path quite close to 2 years ago, and the main goal behind it and the intention was to provide teaching and mentorship services to the APC candidates, tackling the different areas of competencies and tackling their needs as well. And I've got quite a lot of traction from the wider industry, hence my approach towards building pre-recorded videos for a course that's accessible for all, and it's going to be a safe haven for learners and candidates. Who this course is for. So this course is for those people who want to get chartered under the quantity surveying route and also under the project management route, because the majority of the areas of competencies under the quantity surveying route, they overlap with the project management route. And also this course is going to help those who want to get chartered under the 24 months structured training route or the 12 months structured training route, or those senior professionals who are going to go straight to the interview with their assessment written. And now let's start with another question. What is included in this course? And in order to understand that and explore that, we have to explore the RICS Quantity Surveying Pathway Guide. So normally you would have 3 groups of competencies: the mandatory, the core and the optional. We have covered all the mandatory areas of competencies, and also we have covered all the core competencies. And for the optional competencies, we have mainly covered the risk management in addition to the contract administration, but there are other areas of competencies that are covered in an implicit way somewhere else. Starting with the inclusive environments, it is quite overlapping with the diversity, inclusion and team working, hence I have covered them both in one lecture in order to avoid repetition and redundancies. I have split the procurement and tendering into 2 lectures because of the length of each and every single lecture. The procurement was quite close to 75 minutes and the tendering was exceeding an hour and a half. So in order not to have a 3-hour lecture, I have opted to split procurement and tendering into 2 separate lectures. For the contract administration, there are quite a lot of terminologies that are existing under the contract administration that overlap with the contract practice. Hence, I have covered them both in one lecture to avoid any redundancies and repetitions. The risk management has been covered thoroughly in the optional competencies and even reaching level 3 in it. The design economics and cost planning has already been covered in the core competencies, and there's quite a lot of terminologies that are basically the same with the commercial management. Not forgetting to mention that the conflict avoidance management and dispute resolution lecture has been covered to a high level in the mandatory competencies, not just level 1. Hence, you can rely on it if you're going to be taking it as an optional competency up to level 2. The sustainability has been covered in the mandatory competencies up to level 1, and level 2 in sustainability is all about the doing and making the best use of the environmental assessment methods, which I have discussed thoroughly in the sustainability lecture. So, in summary, the majority of the optional competencies are covered in one way or another under the mandatory and core competencies. And there are 2 extra lectures which I have prepared with the candidates at the heart of the process. One of them lectures is related to how to write your APC submission, and the other lecture is how to write your case study. The thing that makes this course unique is that I've given real-world examples for how to write the summary of experience for each and every single area of competence at different levels inside each and every single lecture, plus a separate lecture dedicated to how to formulate everything in one submission. And for the case study lecture that I have crafted, I've also made sure to include a sample case study to give the candidates an idea about how they could tackle writing the case study. And now let's start with part 2 of this video, which is how to access this course in addition to a walkthrough the course itself. So let's dive in. So I've built an academy website which is called apc-mastery-path.trainercentralsites.eu, and then when you type in that URL, you're going to be forwarded to this website. So this is a website that showcases what we have done so far, in addition to the main course, which is the RICS APC Essentials course, in addition to the introductory video that you could find on the APC Mastery Path YouTube channel, and some frequently asked questions. When you scroll down a little bit, you will find a form to contact myself, in addition to some information about the contact details and what APC Mastery Path is about, and how you can reach out to myself through different channels. The second page is the all courses. At the time being, there's only one course, which is related to the RICS APC Essentials. And in the future, there's going to be a wide variety of courses which are now in the making related to construction data analytics and how to use the latest and emerging technologies in the construction industry. The third webpage is about the frequently asked questions, which you can have a read through about what's APC Mastery Path, what are the technical requirements, what are the pricing details, and if there are any discounts and the likes. The fourth page is related to the privacy note, in addition to the terms and conditions. And last but not the least is the support and contact information, and it details how frequent I can respond to any queries and how to seek support in relation to a technical matter or just a general query or even some question in the course itself. I'm trying to build a community, not just a course to be bought and that's it. Hence, giving the opportunity to sign up and sign in. So normally you can go to the all courses, and then you can click on the course itself, and then you'll find here a brief introduction about the course, how many hours it is composed of, which is 17 plus hours, including this introductory session, who is this perfect for, and the likes. And then you can click on enroll, and that's going to give you a brief understanding about the payment itself, and it's going to ask you to enter your first name, last name, email, and password, so that you're a member of this academy and this community. At the time being, I have only included the one-time payment, but there are plans for other means of payment, such as a subscription model or a payment plan over a number of months. Once you have entered your details, you can then sign in on the website itself. So let me use my own details to subscribe to this academy in order to show you how things are played out. Let's start with my first name, the last name, and then I'm going to type in my email. And then once you have finished typing in the details, you can then press on sign up. It's going to ask you for this captcha. It's going to ask you to verify using the one-time password. So you'll have to go to your email to get it. So that was the one-time password. Let's click on verify, and here you go. So you can click on enroll now, and you will find the option to buy the course using a one-time payment. You can also enter the coupon code, and there are a lot of them coupon codes. The first one that we can use is APC 35, and then when you apply it, it's going to decrease 35% of the course price, and then you can press on continue so that you can buy the course itself, and then you can sign in using your username and password after you have signed up and bought the course. So now you would see that the website has changed a little bit by listing your name instead of sign in and sign up, and you can access your space. So when you click on access my space, that's going to show you all the courses that you've bought from APC Mastery Path. And the word academy is what's used here on Trainer Central. That's their methodology of thinking. It's all about building a community. Trainer Central is the platform which I have used to build the Academy's website. So you can click on the RICS APC Essentials course, and you can click on Access course. And that's the front end that you're going to be seeing in this course. All the mandatory areas of competencies, the core competencies, the optional competencies, and then the case study and summary of experience writing. You will definitely find another section before the mandatory, which is the introduction, which is mainly this video. For each and every single lesson, let's take, for example, the communication and negotiation, you would find a summary of what is going to be discussed in it, in addition to 2 videos. And my methodology of thinking behind making these 2 videos is as follows. When you click on any video, you will find that the video is composed of chapters. We have 2 videos. One of them is called separate subtitles, and one of them is called burnt in subtitles. So the one with the separate subtitles, it contains the option of activating or deactivating the subtitles. Based on my vision, this subtitles, when you zoom in, it is quite small. If you are sat from distance, it might be less distractive for some people. And that's why I have included also another format, which is exactly the same video, but with larger subtitles, as you could see on the screen itself. Here, there's no option of activating or deactivating these subtitles because they are burnt in the video. I don't have control over the size of the subtitles themselves. And then you'll have the PDF version of the presentation that has been discussed in the video. So you can open the presentation in parallel to the video so that you can follow along. And then when you scroll down a little bit, you'll find the complete notes. So all of the notes themselves, and you can find also the table of contents with live links to the different pages. And then when you scroll further down, you will find questions and answer banks, and that's what differentiates this course from other courses. The question and answer bank, they are quite expansive and they contain a wide variety of them questions, tackling a wide variety of them levels within the different areas of competencies. So you'll find these are the questions, and you'll find here as well the answers. As I've alluded to, I'm trying to build a community. It's an academy, so it has to have students and learners, and that's where the discussion tab is going to come in quite handy. You can ask you questions or discuss anything in your mind, and then you will find here quite a lot of conversations happening concerning the different areas of competencies down the line. This is going to give all of us the chance to have a proper chat about specific topics or answering specific queries. And here you can also list the things that you like or dislike about different lessons. And that is the format that I followed in each and every single lesson throughout this course. And that is it for this video. I hope this has given you a proper overview about this course, the ins and outs of it. You can also contact me through the LinkedIn channels, whether on my personal profile or the APC Mastery Path LinkedIn page. You can also check the main website, www.apcmasterypath.co.uk, where you can find a plethora of information. And you can also check the apc-mastery-path.trainercentralsite.eu for the courses themselves. You can also subscribe to the APC Mastery Path YouTube channel, where we share lots of updates regarding new videos about the RICS APC, in addition to machine learning, artificial intelligence, and construction data analytics. And remember, it's about building a community. It's not just a course that is going to be sold to the learners and then the contact is cut with the developer. I'm here to help, and stay tuned on the LinkedIn channels and also the YouTube channel for further updates regarding the current course, future courses, in addition to discounts and coupon codes. Thanks a lot for watching, and all the best in your APC journey.